Welcome everyone to Donna's Place. I just want to know, do you hear me clearly? Because I was having problems starting. That's why I started late. Welcome everybody to Donna's Place. Donna just being real, the only way to be. Give me a sound check to let me know. Do you hear me clearly? Let me know. Hey, Lisa, Monica, Chef, and Jackie. All right, you can hear me. Good. All right, so get ready to get started. Okay, well, today's topic is, what the heck is going on? We're going to be discussing Dr. Dre's brain aneurysm. Then we're going to move on to Kim and Kanye West divorcing. Then we're going to move on to Tyrese and his queen divorcing. So we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about all three. I'm going to briefly go through it, and we're just going to talk a little bit update. So, anybody who is watching the replay, please feel free to look at my timestamps, chapters, so you can navigate through the live stream, so you get to certain parts that you would like to hear about. And also like, subscribe, and please leave feedback. I love feedback. Leave feedback in the comment section. You know, tell me what you think of the live stream, your thoughts, your opinion, and put them there. Feel free, feel comfortable. Okay, so I'm getting ready to get started. So how's everybody doing? And to everybody, if I didn't see y'all, happy New Year with a lot of blessings. Okay, welcome to Donna's channel. My channel is about dating, love, relationship, breakups, self-love, toxic relationship advice channel. And I also do true crimes too. Okay? Hey, don't! Hugs and kisses. Oh, you had a crazy day today, Jackie? Ooh. Well, it's the middle of the week. It usually is crazy. We almost gonna be a Friday. Alright, so I'm gonna get ready to get started in a few seconds. So we're gonna talk about this stuff. I know y'all probably already heard about it. About with Dr. Dre. You know, I guess everybody knows who's been following me. I do a lot of commentary on Dr. Dre and his divorce. And you all know I'm not fond of Dr. Dre, but I don't wish this on anybody. But I'm not a fan of Dr. Dre. And I think we already know why. Okay. So I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to play some audio. Then I'm also going to read some articles. And I'm going to get into it. Alright, we done? Want to read the next picture? Hope so. Okay. Is everybody hear me clearly? The music's not drowning me out? Okay, and I'm also going to change. Okay, I'm going to change the music. Yeah,
Today,
he's in ICU, Chef. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's serious. Intensive care unit. That's serious. And he's only 55 years old, Chef. 55. And thank you, everybody, for throwing out for my purple hearts. That's what I'm talking about. Throw out the purple hearts. Purple. Hugs and kisses to you. All right, good. You can hear me clearly. All right, play a little music here. Okay, we're going to first start off with, we're going to get into Dr. Dre. We're going to discuss him. Do y'all see this picture right here? There's two couples, Dr. Dre and Nicole Young, breaking up. Then we're moving on to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, breaking up. Well, it's not official. The paperwork hasn't been through, I don't think, but she's considering getting a divorce. Then we're going to move on to our good old Tyrese. And Tyrese, Lisa, my dear, if you're still there, Lisa, that dear, she had a request that she wanted me to do something on Tyrese. So I said, hey, why don't I throw all of them in the picture? Okay, let me see if I got... Change the picture. Yeah, we're going to get into Tyrese and Kanye West. This is very interesting. Alright, give me a second, y'all. Okay. Alright, let's just start off. We get into to Dr. Dre. So right now I'm going to play a little audio. And after the audio, then I might read a little article, then I'll open up the floor. So everybody just be patient with me. Let me get through with this, and then I'll go back and read your comments. All right, let me see. Make sure I greet everybody. Hey, Bling, House of Bling. I didn't see them. Hugs and kisses throughout the Purple Heart. She know what's up. She know what's up. And Monica, yes, child. Kim's gonna talk. Take all his money. We gonna get into that, Monica. Oh my gosh. See. Be careful what you ask for, man, with these women. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But be careful what you ask for. Alrighty. Okay, number 1. Let me pause this. Okay, that's paused. Number 1. Alright, I'm getting ready to play some audio. What I'm playing is fair use for educational purpose only. Thank you. Ready, get set. Go.
Dr. Dre has been hospitalized after suffering a brain aneurysm. Sources connected to the hip-hop icon told TMZ that he was rushed by ambulance to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles on Monday, January 4th, and admitted to the ICU, where he remained on Tuesday. The outlet also reports that the 55-year-old mogul was lucid and in stable condition as doctors performed tests to determine what caused the bleeding. Access Hollywood has reached out to Dr. Dre's reps for comment. Music industry heavyweights reacted to the unexpected news on social media by sharing positive words for the rapper and producer. Fellow NWA member Ice Cube tweeted, "Send your love and prayers to the homie Dr. Dre." Missy Elliott also posted, "Prayers up for Dr. Dre and his family for healing and strength over his mind and body." The businessman's health scare comes in the midst of his contentious split from estranged wife Nicole Young, who is seeking $2 million per month in spousal support. Young filed for divorce from Dr. Dre in June 2020 after 24 years of marriage. The couple shared 2 adult children, son Truce and daughter Truly.
Okay, that was the first one. Okay, so I guess he, got sick over Monday. Now he's in ICU. And basically, yeah, I believe it's just straight up stress that got to him. He's going through a serious divorce and he's about to lose a lot. So the stress done got to him because this is serious, man. And I have to say, Dr. Dre has to be very thankful. Thank God that he made... Bass in the house. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Hugs and kisses. Everything. Glad to have you here. Love to you. Love to you. I missed you, Bass. Been a minute. Good. Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's a lot of stress that he's going through with this divorce because she wants half. And I know a lot of people is like, they have their own, everybody has their own opinions, you know what I mean? Because we really don't know what's happening because we're not living in the house. If you're not living in the house, you don't really know what's happening. But we know a little bit about his history because we know that Dr. Dre, he likes to beat women, right? Let me just bring up some women. Yes, I will talk about it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. All right? Michelle Lay, he used to be with. She's one of his victims. Okay, and... where's the other picture at? Can't find the other one. I don't know if everybody knows too much about Terry B. She's another one that he beat the crap out of, too. Not too many people talk too much about that one. Alright, and... why I can't... and Dee Barnes. And she's another one. And I did commentary on it, so if you would like to know more about it, I will put the link in to the chat so you can look at it and check out that video because I did a little bit of a timeline of, how he started, when he met these women and the things that he has done. But now let's get into his situation. Everybody, some people doing commentary and they saying things like, I really don't understand this, but they saying things that she's probably tried to poison him and kill him. How is that possible? First of all, they're going through a divorce. I think she's trying to kill him in the courtroom, but I don't think she's trying to kill him no other way. She just don't want to be with him no more. I wish people would get that out their head, but they saying things that, she probably put something in him and trying to poison him. She's living in the Malibu beach house. He's living in the main house. How is that possible? Okay, she's not trying to kill him. So these people that's thinking, you can't Can't tell people what to think and what to believe in, but really think about that. That just really just doesn't make any sense. Okay, she's gonna get paid regardless through this whole divorce and stuff, and she probably don't want no death because that is the father for kids. All right, and when people look at her as, oh, she's nothing but a gold digger, let me explain something about gold diggers. Okay, there are a lot of women out here that are gold diggers, but gold diggers do not stay married to no man for no 24 years. They will have 2 children, and by the time that second child turns around 2 years old, they will find a way to get out of that marriage so they can, pursue the next man and just, live off the child support and the alimony. They don't stay in there for 24 years. A person staying 24 years, have to tell you, they love that person. They went through a lot. They put through a lot, but somewhere it just came to an end. It was like, enough is enough. All right, we're going to get into this next one. Now we're going to move it on along. Moving along. Let's get into this one here. We're going to move along to West and West and Kim Kardashian. Now, the update is going on that she wants a divorce. But I don't think the papers had finally been filed or anything, but that she's pursuing to get divorced, and she's going to, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the lawyer. But some lawyer that she gets, a high profile lawyer that do a lot of divorces, and these lawyers is getting paid. Hey! Annette, hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. They are getting paid. So I'm going to read an article on West. Hold a second. Yeah, I'm going to read a little bit of this article on Kim Kardashian and her husband. And then I'm going to play a little audio. All right, so before I get there, let me get into the comments, see if I miss anything. All right, yeah, we was talking about Monica. Yeah, it's stress. Stress will do with the aneurysm. But you know what? Prayers to him, and just hopefully, he gets better and stuff, because nobody's wishing death on anybody. That's not what's supposed to be happening. But he needs to keep his hands off of women. All right. Basic, yes, Donna, Monica, oh my gosh. Dome is wow. All right. House of Bling said, I don't understand if she wants $2 million in spousal support, why she needs lawyers' fees. Pause. I'm not going to get into West Story. I'm still staying on Dr. Dre. I missed something. I got to go into Nicole Young. I got to read this article about Nicole Young. All right. House of Bling says, I don't understand if she wants $2 million in spousal support, why do she need lawyers' fee? Why does she need lawyers' fee? Are you saying that why does she need money to pay for the lawyers? Because basically, she was a lawyer herself, and she basically gave her career and everything to be, a wife and stand by him and take care of the household and take care of the kids. So she feels like he's supposed to pay lawyer fees, and usually that does happen in a divorce. The one who's the main breadwinner is the one who pays the divorce fees. All right, Chef says she's trying to kill the pot. Yeah, Chef, it's the pockets she's trying to kill. I don't think she's trying to put him out. It's the pockets. Dre's been through a lot, but he's put people through a lot. Exactly, Dome. And we don't know. You don't know when God is stepping in. When they want to slow you down, you got to pay for the things that you've done in the past. Because, he ain't no innocent person. But I know so many people out here love Dre. Because do y'all know that Nicole Young is getting death threats? People want to knock her off for Dre. Yeah, crazy. Okay, got my purple hearts. Yeah, for him. Okay, answer your question. My purple hearts. Okay, now I'm going to read this article. And I was talking about I was going to get into them. But let me go back. Let's talk about Nicole Young. All right, I'm going to read Nicole Young. Now, this has all happened at the same time. The same time that we found out about the brain aneurysm. And at the same time, they was reporting about the update about Nicole Young in the courts. Okay, so I'm going to read this. Nicole Young account claims that Dr. Dre has $262 million in cash in Apple stock. And this was June 5th. Everything came out yesterday. Today's June 6th. I shall continue. Dr. Dre's estranged wife claims the hip-hop mogul has more than enough money to cover his expenses, and it takes a large part in his Apple investment. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Nicole Young, certified public accountant, claims that Dre has about $262 million in cash and Apple stock. That's a lot of money. Gosh. Okay. Why does this thing keep cutting off here? I'll just play this. All right. Oh, God, that's a lot of money, y'all. Okay, and Apple stocks. It has been selling these stocks to fund their lifestyle over the last several years. The CPA reportedly determined that the estranged couple's monthly living expenses tallied around $2.3 million, which is $300,000 more than what Young is requesting for temporary monthly spousal support. Are y'all listening to this? So what they saying that they monthly spend $2.3 million a month. That's why she's asking for so much money. But it's saying is she's actually asking for less than that. See, a lot of people's like, why she's asking for so much money, but you don't live that lifestyle. If you're not living that kind of income bracket, you don't really understand. Now, let's say if they have a taste, I'm giving an example, they have a taste for some Italian food. You know what they do? They get on the phone and they call up their private jet, warm up the jet, we're going to Italy. What does the average person do? Babe, call up and see who's going to deliver. Or jump into an Uber and go to the local, Italian restaurant. Do you see the difference? You see the difference? Work with me. Okay. The CPA, the certified public accountant, also claims Dre and Young spent $245 million between 2017 and 2019. Gosh, that's a lot of money. But their cash still increased by $26 million during that period. These figures, the CPA agrees, proves that Dre has enough available money to pay the portion of Young's legal fees as well as ensure she maintains the lifestyle to which she becomes accustomed to. In previous filed documents, Dre claims that Young's monthly living expenses were much less than $2 million she's seeking. According to his calculation, she needs about $300,000 per month to cover her spendings and bills. His attorney, Laura Wasser, that's his attorney. Laura Wasser is his attorney, also says that Dre has been footing the bill for Young's expenses ever since they announced their divorce last year. Dre has reportedly been paying for Young's security and the Malibu estate where she's living. He also reported sent a messenger to her home with any money she has requested. So he's paying everything for. He's paying to keep a roof over her head and stuff, and paying for security. But they did go to court because she wanted to change the security because he was being controlling with security. And the court was like, well, he'll pay the same amount that he was paying for the security, but it's gonna, whatever security you get better be the same price. Okay, so because this happened, they was getting ready to go to court. I think they're supposed to go to court. It's not in this article. I don't know why it's not in this article, but I think they were supposed to go to court this week or next week. But due to what happened to Dre, it's going to be postponed. So they won't be going to court to find out because, they supposed to be, I think that was supposed to be the final. The judge is going to, make a decision what she's going to get and what's he going to get or whatever, such and such. It's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, Dre, you're going to have, you're going to have to pay. You're going to be paying something, That's what it is when you get a divorce. She wants half. Okay, before I move on to the next one, we're going to get into this West dude. So before I move into the West, I'm going to play some audio, but let me read some comments, see if I'm missing any comments. Okay, I got my purple hearts. Okay. Purple hearts. Okay, from him. House Bling said, but I think $2 million is a lot in month. That's just greed. You have a point. I mean, it is a lot of money. But, House of Bling, I'm just saying this. Guys, think about that's completely different lifestyles. They got 24 hours cooks, chefs, servants, people washing clothes. They don't go to these regular old Macy's and Walmart to shop. They go to high-end places. Matter of fact, when they get their clothes is custom made by these top designers. And they tell the designers what they want. And, you know, they can wear a suit that could be worth about $10,000. And the average man will buy a suit be worth about, what, $400? But their suits is worth $10,000. You know? And then as much money that they pay for their clothing. Just give an example. They can't just throw that in a washing machine. It has to be specially cleaned. Because they might have little stones on, little tricklets or whatever. I don't know. And stuff. It's a completely different lifestyle. Their houses have like about 10 bedrooms, 20 bedrooms, and 10 bathrooms. 2 pools. You know what I'm saying? You got this area. So all of that stuff come into play. Just saying, you know. Until you live that lifestyle, you know, we understand it. Okay, I still think Michelle and all the other women, you always say this and that, you always say it. I still think Michelle and all the other women he beat on deserve something. I agree, because he totally destroyed. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but he dampered Michelle's career, because she was blowing up. That woman had a voice on her. She was beautiful, good energy, and basically, you know, he blew up, and then look what happened to her. She goes out here and fixes herself up from drugs and alcohol to better herself. And then she comes back and finds out he over here engaged with this woman, that's Nicole Young. And he just basically kicked her to the curb. Just a mess. But like I said, I'll put in the link of my past video, because I've done a couple of videos on with Dr. Dre. So you can, you know, anybody want to see the timeline. Hey, Frugal! Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. Thank you for my purple hearts. Okay. We got to move on. I don't want to hold y'all here forever. Let's get into the next one. Who else we going to talk about? Alright. We said, yeah, we're going to get into West, right? We ain't talk about West. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Good old West and Kim Kardashian. Okay. Alright, we're going to get into this one. I'm going to play some audio. And then after the audio, I will probably read a little something. Let me see. Do I have the audio here? I think I have the audio set up. Yeah. Then again, maybe I don't have to read. I think everything's in the audio. All right. Ready, get set. Everything I'm playing, fair use, educational purpose only. Let's go.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West appear to be headed for a split. And now a source tells ET that the reality star has considered divorcing the rapper and that their marriage counseling hasn't made much headway.
I mean, we have different views sometimes, but that's my husband, you know?
Quote, she knows what's best for her and their kids. So if things ended, she would want them to end amicably so they can co-parent together as best as possible. The source adds that the two have been living separate lives for months, with Kanye staying on their ranch in Wyoming, so any issues they're having aren't a surprise to Kim's family or friends. Kanye and Kim have been trying to save their marriage, but it's been difficult when he acts out. She is focused on raising her kids and making sure they're in a safe, stable environment. And the source notes that the KKW Beauty founder has felt overwhelmed trying to take care of him too.
That's not stuff we put on social media. I'm not gonna, you know, just start tweeting what my thoughts are. But yeah, we have those moments.
Meanwhile, a second source says that Kim and Kanye, who have been living in California and Wyoming respectively, have tried marriage counseling. They've been in it for several months, but aren't making much headway. As a couple, it seems the relationship has run its course. The couple has tried to work on their relationship for a while, but find it hard to get on the same page. The source adds that they haven't lived together for some time and have been focused on their separate businesses while keeping their children's happiness at the forefront.
At the end of the day, life is about being happy.
Kim and Kanye will forever love one another and will root for each other.
I always know his heart.
So what does Kim's famous fam think of all this? According to a third source, there's no drama between the Kardashians and the rapper. They are amicable and fully aligned when it comes to the kids. There is no drama or contentious relationship at all.
I feel like we are so blessed to have the best support system and the best family to really just support each other no matter what we're going through.
Of course, all this comes after a tough year for the couple. Before Kanye's controversial and unsuccessful run for president came to an end in November, the two were already working on mending their relationship following a very public fallout back in July, when Kanye revealed during a political rally in South Carolina that he and Kim had talked about having an abortion when she was pregnant with their first child, North.
So even if my wife were to divorce me after this speech, she brought North into the world, even when I didn't want to. She stood up and she protected that child.
Kanye went on a subsequent Twitter rant of since-deleted comments about his wife and her family. All that led to Kim making a lengthy public statement about her husband's mental health, and Kanye was quick to issue a public apology to her.
He's just the most genuine person, and he might say things that might get misinterpreted and people don't see the context behind it.
And while the two appeared to be doing better in October during her 40th birthday getaway on a private island, a source told ET in December that they were still struggling with some unresolved issues.
I guess that played everything. Guess I don't have to read this thing. Okay, so everybody, tell me what's your take on this whole thing? What is your take? Yes, cheers, cheers. Does everybody have their cocktail, their crunchy munch? I know I have my little red wine over here. It's a red wine night. But yeah. So what everybody think? Tell me what you think about this whole West and everything. Do you think Well, I know what Dome said. I understood what he said. But I have to say one thing. I got to give credit. They did go to marriage counseling. And I like to see when, couples do that. And actually, Nicole Young, I read somewhere too, they were supposed to be going to marriage counseling, her and Dre. But somewhere he backed out. He didn't want to go. So she did try to make the marriage work. And I think that Kim she actually do love him. And I think she wanted to make the marriage work. But he was just, all over the place. He's just losing it. He's all over the place and she couldn't take it. And don't y'all remember when he made that announcement about the abortion? And I thought that was kind of very personal. That was between them two. Why would you say that in public? And then y'all have these kids. You don't want their kids to know that. And they go up and it's like, your father or your father and mother, they didn't want you. They was thinking about having an abortion. I don't think he should have put that out there. And that might have been a deal breaker for her, because that's a little bit too personal. There's certain things you don't discuss in a marriage. That's between you two. That's pillow talk. We don't talk about pillow talk. Keep that quiet. That I didn't like that. That was too much. Okay, let me go back to read some comments. Frugal says, I'm in the tub, but had to chime in. Dre feels invincible, and God sat him down. Yes, Frugal. Dre has done a lot. Like I said, my past commentary, you can see it. Kim ain't right for no year. No, I caught that one. Annette says, Wes is nuts. He makes the songs about gold diggers and then he married one. You remember that song, right? Kind of like that song. That was a nice beat. All right, LOL. Cheers to you. Those ads. He used to be stable in the mind. Yeah, because, Dome, they say a lot happened when his mother passed away, that made him, lose it. And I guess the way she did pass away, so that would do a lot. All right, Bae says, if you love someone, at least you could try to work things out, Donna. Exactly. And that's why I respect when I heard that they went to marriage counseling. I respect Nicole Young was trying to go to marriage counseling. When you get married, that's something that you do. It's a commitment for life between you two. Through sickness and the health, richer and poor, good times, bad times. So when people, men, when you ask a woman to be your wife, you make sure you pick that right woman. And ladies, when the man asks you, you better make sure you marrying the right man, that you're willing to be with them. If that person walks out the house and you get a phone call and find out that they lost their legs, they can't walk no more, so you will be changing their pampers, you will be pushing that wheelchair and all that. Are you willing to do that for the person that you love? This is a marriage. You can't just walk out and say, well, I didn't sign up for that. No, it doesn't work that way. And you're supposed to be faithful too. Oh, and I also forgot to mention too is, I don't know why it wasn't in my article, but also with Nicole Young is stating too, she's bringing into court the reason why he's hiding all this money because he's paying for his mistresses. Yeah, Dre got 3 mistresses. He's out here just banging all these different women. You know, when you're married, you're not supposed to be cheating on your spouse. It's supposed to be you too. You're not supposed to be out here dipping and stuff like that. If you feel like you can't be faithful to one person, don't get married. Just don't do it. Don't waste your time and don't waste that person's time. And especially if you two bring kids, you know, children in the relationship, the children's going to suffer. You know, and it's very important. So, you know, just be wise. It's just not worth it. You know, sometimes you know, men, women, and women do cheat too. So I'm not going off on y'all men. Y'all women do cheat. Sometimes you go out there dipping and down and it could be your biggest mistake. You know, and you can go out here and catch something too. You ever thought about that? And then you're going to bring it home to your bedroom? Okay. All right. So, all right. Here, right. It used to be stable base. Okay, I read that one. Wes just needs to seek help. Yeah, he do. And she might be trying to push him to go and get some help. But, you know, some people, especially men, they don't want to do that. They think of it as a sign of weakness. And there's nothing weak about getting help. I think that's a strong move. That call you a strong person if you're going to seek help. There's nothing wrong with that. Go and seek some help. Go and talk to somebody. If you need medication, go and get medication. Who's going to judge you? And if anybody's going to judge you, who are they? They probably need to go get some help and get some medication themselves. That's why they're talking about you. Because they're jealous. You went out there and made the move to go and find out what's happening. I'm going in. All right. Frugal says, who says we tried hard for 2 months? That's not that long. They never should have been together. He has low self-esteem, which is why he chose her in the first place. Ooh, dang, Frugal, you just went in. Oh my gosh. You just went in. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, Monica says, so true. Faye says, is anyone here married? Question for the chat. Anybody in the chat married? Would you like to put it in there? All right, Frugal says, yes, just stay single if you want to mess around. Exactly, just stay single. You know, but then some people, especially a lot of these celebrities and stuff, the status, it looks good to be married. You know, especially sports players, you know, after a while they want to have to get married, but they want to go out here and cheat and have a bunch of, you know, side pieces and stuff on the side. And Dre had we only know these 3 side pieces. He probably had more than that. That was just I guess the how you say, the steady side pieces. Okay, I know I'm talking a lot. I gotta get to the 3rd one and let y'all go. All right, Chef Desire said he needs help. Exactly. Yeah, he does. And he does. I know I'm crazy. I'm always saying, Lord, help me. See, we all know. Everybody got a little screw loose around here. Okay, Doe says, I always say it's pros and cons to being single as well as married. You're right. There's pros and cons to it. And that's why it's important for a person, though, to find out which one has more pros and more cons. You know, because you don't want to get old and gray and say you wish you could have and should have and why you didn't do it. That's the worst feeling in the world, right? And you can't go back. And that's why don't waste your time. Frugal said, how many black men have lipo? You saying, man? That I don't know. I imagine there's some out there to do it. All right, get my purple hearts. And Chef said, Okay, he's thinking about something. All right, so we're going to move on to good old Tyrese, everybody. Let's talk about Tyrese. You know, good old Tyrese. Before I get into Tyrese, can somebody help me to remind me? Didn't Tyrese say some little slick stuff like he don't deal with black women? Didn't Tyrese say something like that? Let me know, y'all. Did he say something like that? Now, we're leaving Wes, and he's passing the baton to Tyrese. Everybody's getting a divorce. So, we done passed the baton to Tyrese. Now, we're going to talk about Tyrese and his wife. They getting a divorce. Yeah, but didn't he say something like that about black women? Didn't Tyrese say some slick crap like that about black women? Please, somebody put in the chat. Let me know. Not sure. Can't remember. Okay, so I'm going to read this article. This one I'm going to read the article because I couldn't find no audio on this one. So I'm going to read the article and we're going to talk about that. You don't know? Okay, so Chef, you don't know about it. I think he did. I didn't get a chance to find it, but I think he did say a few years ago. But we do know this is second marriage. This is second marriage. Alright, so we're going to get into good old Tyrese. Alright, Tyrese, what's going on with you in your household? Tyrese, I heard you over there tripping. I didn't know you was that type of dude. You seem like you got a little narcissistic trait going on in you. I never really followed you. I listened to your music and stuff, but I don't like too much the way you kind of messed up that group, Tyrese. Remember you and Genuine and Tank, all y'all had that beautiful album with the love songs and all of us women was going gaga, but you decided you wanted to be a little cocky in the group. The same thing you did with Fast and Furious. You was the same way too. You thought you was above everybody. Tyrese, slow down. It's not all about you. It's not. Okay? It's not all about you. So slow your roll. That's why probably why this chick leaving you. Yep. This is probably why she's leaving you. I didn't know all of this. Okay. Yeah, You need to slow it. Slow it down, Tyrese. Slow it down. Okay. I will be reading now. Alright, so give me a second. I'll get back to read the chat, and everything. And mods, hold it down. And hugs and kisses to everybody. Okay. Now, what is this from Extra? This was January the 5th, so this just came out recently. Ugly divorce. Tyrese Gibson denies exchange. Oh, let me just change this music. Okay.
Daryl?
Okay. Give me a second, y'all, then I will start. Okay. Alright, getting ready to read article, and the article is about Tyrese and his ugly divorce. Ugly divorce. Tyrese Gibson denies estranged wife's claim. Less than a week after they announced their split, actor Tyrese Gibson is fighting his estranged wife Samantha claims. Samantha filed for divorce in September. In the divorce docs, she claimed that Tyrese has changed the locks to the Georgia home, which he denies. Excuse me? Did you change the locks on me? Tyrese, no. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. She also claimed that he cut her off financially. Ooh, Tyrese, you're a bad man. The courts are going to eat you up. Oh yeah, they're going to eat you up. She's going to get half. Okay. In his own docs obtained by Extra, Gibson acknowledged that he has issues with Samantha's financial demands of $20,000 per month in child support, claiming the amount is unreasonably high. $20,000. I say 200. I'm sorry, 20,000. Tyrese is requesting that Samantha should not be awarded any spousal support, since he feels that she is more than capable of providing for herself. The docs also cite that their premarital agreement established a limit for any spousal support awarded. Okay, so we've got a little prenup going on. All right, okay. That might save you there a little bit. Tyrese, smart move. Must have been planning to get rid of her. Gibson also wanted Samantha to pay her own attorney fees. Ooh. He must be sitting around talking to Dr. Dre. You, Dre, all y'all sitting around smoking cigars, right? Yeah, that's what y'all doing. Yeah, this is what all three of them doing. Yep, they having one of these moments. Okay. As for what led to their split, even Tyrese is uncertain. Tyrese also claims that they split in August after he flew home from a movie set. According to Tyrese, he was confronted by Samantha, who allegedly threatened to call the police after a tense 3-hour conversation. 3 hours? God, nobody wanted to go to sleep. Since Gibson didn't want to engage with police due to multiple public incidents involving police brutality and racially motivated killings of unarmed African American people, he chose to leave the house in an Uber. I know that Uber driver was like, wow, I got you over here. That was cool, right? In the papers, Tyrese noted that he still loves Samantha and does not want a divorce. According to the docs, Tyrese is willing to participate in whatever counseling is necessary to save their marriage. Okay. We gotta give you some credit, Tyrese. That's that's good to hear. All right, to save their marriage. In the event of the divorce, Tyrese is requesting joint physical custody and joint legal custody of their daughter, Sarah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, and she's 2 years old. Gibson is also asking for a final. Excuse me. Gibson is also asking for a final decision-making authority over Sarara. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Educational and non-emergency medical decisions. She wants joint custody, but she wants full legal rights or whatever. That's anything that's made for the children. Okay. Gibson is also okay. I read that one. Tyrese also agrees to pay for Sarah's medical, dental, and vision insurance for their daughter. He is requesting, however. Sorry, y'all. I ain't supposed to be playing. Maybe it was meant to be. Okay. Tyrese also agrees to pay for for their daughter medical, dental, and vision insurance. And he is also requesting, however, that any medical, dental, vision, orthodontics, or counseling expenses that are not covered by insurance should be split equally. Woohoo! Go ahead, Tyrese. He wants equal. Okay, I see how you get down. Between himself and Samantha. But I thought you wanted to make up in the marriage, huh, Tyrese? Sound like you trying to give her. You mad she's leaving you. All right, last week, Tyrese announced their split, writing, he has decided to make a statement of painful and significant development in our lives. After much thought, consideration, and prayer, we unfortunately have made the difficult decision to officially separate and divorce. You know, I really don't like when people get divorced. You know, it really is sad. It's just, you know, it really is sad. It's supposed to be for life. Okay. Ooh. Hey! Derek, Q to the city. Change your name. Q to the city. Purple hearts. Thank you. Now I'll get back to everybody's comments. Let me just finish this. I'm almost done. I'm about to wrap it up. Hang in there. Don't give up. All right. Okay. Tyrese Gibson's wife, Samantha, split. Okay. Our intention is to remain the best of friends and strong co-parents. We feel incredibly blessed to have found each other and deeply grateful for the 4 years we have been married to each other. Tyrese continued, our journey together has been a ride of both ups and downs, but it's a journey that neither of us would have chosen to take with anyone else. We truly have so much love and respect for each other. We both have grown tremendously within this relationship. We have shared so many beautiful memories and moments, and we also look forward to see the amazing future we have ahead of us individually. Man, what's that car out there loud? Okay. A year before their split, Tyrese opened up about his love story with Samantha. From meeting at a restaurant at their first date 2 years later, Gibson shared an extra. I told her I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you, and you are going to be the rest of my babies, and I really believe you are direct reflection of the answers of prayers. Wow, that's kind of deep. And now y'all getting a divorce. Interesting. All right, let me go get back into his comments and we get into it. But he changed the locks. He's cut her off financially, Tyrese. We can't do that. Courts are gonna eat you up. She's gonna get some money. I think she's gonna be. Yeah, she's gonna want half. Yeah, she's gonna want half. I didn't know Tyrese get like this. Tyrese seemed like he has a problem with everybody. He just, I think he just. It's just like he seemed like he's one of those dudes that's supposed to be all about him. And I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. All of them. Listen to him. We got Dre over here. He messed up in his marriage. He gets in a drunken rage and kicks his wife out in the middle of the night. Tell her to go to the Malibu. Nicole Young. Then you got West over here. He's all over the place, telling all his personal business about his marriage. Wife is about to lose her mind. She don't know what to do with this man. He needs to go get some help. God, really prayers for Wes. I hope he does go and get some help. And Tyrese over here, you know, he thinks it's supposed to be about him. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so anybody have any opinions, put inside the chat. Let me go read the comments. Okay, all right, Chef Dad said it must have been something in the Coca-Cola. Okay, those said Tyrese lost his mind. Also, Tyrese has been very emotional since he almost got beat up by The Rock. Oh, so The Rock was gonna whoop his butt. I don't blame him. And you know what, Tyrese, you don't want to mess up with that, because you know you need that job, you need that Fast and Furious. You know, I know Ludacris do. I heard this Ludacris kind of having like financial problems or something. I don't know. But I'd say Ludacris seemed to be cool. I don't hear nothing bad about Ludacris. I never hear anything with him being disrespectful to women or nothing. No, not that. My purple hearts, purple hearts, purple hearts. Monica said, at least he's gone to do right by his child. And that's what's so important, Monica. The children, the children. But some people lose sight of the children at times. Okay, Base says, the problem is we make people destroy. Oh, wait a minute. All right, Base says, the problem is we make people destroy our relationships, and only us can make that decision and no one else, Donna. Ooh, excuse me. Let me pin that one. I like that. The problem is we make people destroy our relationship, and only us can make the decision, no one else, Donna. Yep, you got a point. I can't argue with you based on that. Can't. Purple hearts. All right, Dome says, I don't think adults understand relationship either. Yeah, they don't. And you know one thing, Dome? As parents, we don't really teach our kids about relationships. And I think as parents, we really need to sit down and talk about sex, STDs, you know, dating. Fathers who have daughters, the daughter's first date should be with their father. You know, fathers should take their daughters out, even if they're 10, 11 years old, and say, we're going on a date. So you could teach her to let her know this is how a gentleman is supposed to treat you. They learn. You know, their first example is their father. You know what I mean? They should do that. Just a suggestion. All right. Derek says, Q to the city. This is sad week for the celebrities. Derek, they all going out here. It seemed like this pandemic, people being locked up in each other's house, everybody's losing their mind, so everybody wants out. They can't take it being around each other, so they finally getting to see their true colors, and they like, put like this, during this pandemic, Derek, if you was already having problems in your relationship, guarantee you, going through this pandemic, being on lockdown, you're about to head down to divorce lane. Because I was reading, the divorce rate went sky high. People is calling up information. How can I get rid of my husband? How can I get rid of my wife? And Shanita, oh God, long time. Good to see you. Good to see you, girl. Happy New Year and all that good stuff. Beautiful. All that good stuff. Hey, son, got you up in here. My purple hearts. You know, so people are realizing, you know, and a lot of abuse and stuff happen. I don't know if anybody seen the video, but see my last video, what I did about the two missing boys over there in California. California. Anybody who didn't see it, please watch. I put timestamps to help you navigate. So in case you can't watch the whole live stream, you can navigate to different points. But like I said, with this pandemic, you got a lot of child abuse. You got a lot of murder, suicide. Domestic violence, it's just going wild. People getting divorces, they're getting fed up. They don't want to be bothered. All right, let me go back to the comments. All right, Frugal, she agrees. All right, and Chef says, yep, it plays a part. Exactly. And Shanita says, she says, domestic issues are on the rise since the pandemic. It is. You know, I hate to hear people breaking up and getting divorces. You know, you want people to stay forever, but they're not. There go my son, Mr. Son, hugs and kisses to you. Yeah, you know, marriage is important. You know, you be there for your wife, you be there for your husband. And I gotta catch your video, son, but I'm saving this so I can watch it tomorrow when I'm at work. I like to watch all kind of stuff sometimes, usually at work. So I'm gonna watch that video because I saw the title, but I said I'm gonna save it because I got it till later when I left work. But congratulations, oh God, so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm sorry, but I have a little personal conversation with Mr. Son. Okay. Q said purple hearts, they can't Q said they can't be fighting over money. Yep, money be an issue too. Especially when you got couples that's married. One person during this pandemic lost their job, so they looking at you like, oh, what you gonna get a job? So now we got financial difficulty, so they fighting with each other. This picture, you're in a bedroom apartment with 2 bedrooms. It's small. Y'all stuck with each other. You're fighting with each other, arguing with each other, arguing about money. Kids is hollering and screaming. It's just a madhouse. It's just going crazy. Oh, there was something extra I wanted to read. I didn't know Tyrese said this about Wes, so I'm going to read this one. All right, everybody, so hang in there. I'm going to read this one. How long have I been on? A little too long. Okay, we got to wrap this up. I'm going to read some other article here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I lost it. Everybody, just hang in there. Oh, okay. I didn't know this. This was April 26, 2020. While I was reading everything, this came up. So I'm going to read this one. R&B singer Tyrese says that Kanye West uses religion to manipulate fans. All right. West explains his music profile when he began his Sunday service a year ago. His movement has been met with both praise and criticism, with many highlighting his growth as an artist and a businessman, and others believe that he's using the gospel to push his brand further to push his brand further. One person who believes that latter is R&B singer, the star from the Fast and Furious, Tyrese. So Tyrese over here throwing shade. I didn't know about this one. Tyrese says that West uses religion to manipulate fans. Tyrese has become notorious for giving his opinion on all of things pop cultures and on social issues. He also credited his career success to his religion beliefs, but when it comes to West's transition, Tyrese is not convinced. In an interview with Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, Tyrese held nothing back. God, who are you, Tyrese? All right, I'll never forget when they said when the world turns their back on you, meaning black people, all you gotta do is talk about Jesus and you'll get whatever you want, Tyrese said about West. They'll go from turning your back on you to rocking with you again. You just gotta heavily talk about Jesus. Tyrese doesn't deny that West has tapped into another audience, and more specifically, he introduces his fans to something new, but believes that West has a hidden agenda. Me personally, nothing about West, and I'm not trying to be politically correct because I'm just definitely telling people how I felt about West. If I had feelings about West, but I just think ultimately we all get a place where we embrace our spirituality as whatever level we embrace it. He continues, but if you're using God as a form of manipulation, God knows your heart, and I don't care what kind of power and influence you have. Tyrese warns that God will deal with you, anyone who uses religion as a come up. Woo! That's not no shade. Did y'all know about this? I didn't know about that. Yeah, he threw some shade on the man. All right, let me go back to the comments. Okay. Purple hearts. All right, social media breaks up a lot of relations. Oh, Base, you think not social media? You know, Base, when we go through breakups, it's hard. You know, Base, it's hard. You get to a breakup, you're sad, you know. Especially when you see the person again, if you didn't quite get over their feelings with the person, and to see them, it's just traumatized. It's kind of like, you know, it's hard. We have feelings. That's how God made us. But imagine when you're a celebrity in a breakup. That's just like 20 times worse. Because wherever you go, people's whispering and talking. Look at me. I'm talking over here, right? And I'm talking about everybody on YouTube. They're talking about these relationships. So people's talking. You go to your local supermarket. There go your picture, your face, you and your husband with the breaking up, divorce. So that's hard. That could be a little traumatizing, you know, when you're trying to get over the person. And you know what? Some people can't get over the person they still see in them base. So that's a problem. So, you know, when you get these divorces, it's hard. Everybody's talking about it. And they yak, and they talk, and then it really bothers you too. Half the time when people's talking, they don't even know the whole story. So they're not even getting the story right. So it's kind of hard. Annette says, I didn't know Tyrese is getting a divorce. Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, I just found out. And Lisa, my dear, she was the one who asked me, requested me to talk about with Tyrese. And I didn't know to really go into Tyrese, but I didn't know Tyrese was locking women out of the house, locking his wife out the house with his child. Somewhere in another article, he locked his wife and child out the house, and you know, trying to hurt her financially. This is the mother of your kid, Tyrese. We don't do that. That's no. Tyrese, you seem like you're a little controlling. You might got a little narc up in your blood somewhere. All right. They says, if we love each other, what is the problem? I think we make problems for ourselves. Ooh, Bass, you coming in here? I ain't seen in a while. You just bang, 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 just kicking stuff in like this. Love it, Bass, love it. But you have a point. Can't argue with you. Chef says, nah. All right, Dome says, people don't stay married for long these days. Yeah, it's sad, right? 'Cause back in the days, people, they took it serious. They get married to death do you apart. They be married for years. And then, you know, they be married for so long, Dome, right? That when they become seniors, when one dies, you ever notice the other one dies like about a month later? Right after you bury one, because they can't live apart from each other. They're so connected in that marriage that they can't live apart. You seen that, Dome? That happens a lot. Those seniors, when they get divorces. You know? All right, Sunset, me too. Monica says, ain't it funny? All the dirty laundry comes out during the divorce. Yep, that's when things get ugly. And it's amazing, Monica. When you're married to a person, you could be telling them something you think that they would never tell. But when it gets down to breaking up and a divorce, and when that lawyer start coming in tweeting in your ear saying, you got anything I can use against him? Just anything. You have anything I can use against him? Anything, just give me something. So I can take it to the courts and I can get you what you want. So it starts getting dirty and start throwing, mudslinging. And it happens. And you figure when you're getting married, we talking about marriage now. No boyfriend and girlfriend, that shacking. That's just something for the moment. But when you're in a marriage, you're thinking that you can confide to this person it's going to be for life. They're not going to turn against you. But when they do, it gets so ugly. You meet a person and you're like, wow. You're so happy, you're giggly, y'all on the phone all day, all night, every day. You can't stop talking about your friends is getting tired of you talking about them. The guys is like, yo, man, you whipped. Every time you turn around, you calling the girl up. You're like, yo, shut up, dude. I'm calling her. I love her. You know what I mean? And then one day it changed. I can't stand that B. I wish she'd get out of my face. I can't stand her. You're not picking up the phone. Y'all two arguing. It's amazing. Just like you just wake up and the whole air just changes. You know? You doing the avocado? I guess you know I love avocados. I eat them every day. Love them. That's a healthy fat. I even do avocado facial mask too. Matter of fact, today is avocado night. Facial day. Yeah. It's just amazing. Shouldn't be that way. So does anybody have any questions or anything? I think I've done covered everything. Yeah, everything I wanted to discuss. Oh, host said me pause. So if anybody have any questions, please put it in the chat while I pull up the links. While I pull up the links for the videos I was saying about with the videos I was saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh! Hold a second here. Not finding it. Come on, y'all. Let me find it. Okay. If y'all didn't see this video, please watch the video when I did a little timeline talking about with Dr. Dre and his divorce and everything. It's a little bit of an update. So please watch it, like it, leave some feedback, and also it should be timestamps in this to help you to navigate through the video. And all right, son says marriage. Base says yes, he agree. Yeah, he knows about the calls. Okay, son says marriage is long nowadays is uncommon because of money. Yeah, what do they say, son? Usually why marriages break up is because of money and adultery. That's it. Base says, I love the conversation. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to have you here. All right, yeah, make sure y'all hit that link. I want to see y'all feedback. Okay, I like the. Oh, you liking the music, Derek? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I can send you the link too if you want this, because this is YouTube. You can use it. Frugal says, I agree with Tyrese though about Sunday service. We are the most forgiving race. She about to go in. Let me start over. Frugal Mama says, I agree. I agree with Tyrese about the Sunday service. We are the most forgiving race. I think Kanye don't care about black folks' faith. Ooh. His slavery comments and Trump supporter made it clear. You know what, Frugal? I can't argue with you. I was highly disappointed when he did that crap over there in TMZ. He really, oh yeah. I don't like to make my channel race thing, but I agree with you. Okay, send me the link. Yeah, I'll send you the link, and I can send you some other ones too. You might want, and they all safe. If you want to use it for your, use it for your channel, you're safe to use it. And Base said yes. So I'm gonna end this. Anybody got any questions, anything, something like that they want to put in here? Okay, let me see how long have I been on. Annette, you still there? Are you there, Annette? Are you there? Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Poor Dre. Okay, I'm gonna close out with maybe about two songs. About two songs or whatever. I'm gonna close out with two songs, but I can't close out without the prayer. So nobody dropping out. We gotta pray right now. We're gonna wrap it up with a prayer, and then go on the next one. But like I said, that is the link to check out the video. And hugs and kisses to you, Chef. Thank you. And Chef just asked to check out my last video about what these missing kids. I can't believe. And Dome, do some commentary about the missing kids. Are you still there, Dome? That's in your area. That's up in California. If you can, more awareness on it, because they gotta find these kids. They gotta find them. I don't think they will though. All right. I'm sorry. I changed topics, but that was worth changing. Okay, I'm gonna get into this prayer. Shanita, you still here, or did you disappear? Oh, that's what I mean. All right, okay. I apologize. I don't mean to be picking at you. All right, Shanita, you still here, or did you disappear on me, girl? All right, let's get into closing prayer. Our Father in heaven, God bless everyone that's in the chat. Bless everyone who's watching a replay. And also, God, please, with those two boys, those California boys, bring them back. And bring those people to justice for what they did. And also help these marriages and these relationships out here, these marriages, help them to survive. Because when they make that commitment under you to be one, I know you want them to stay together for life. That's what you have it set up for. So help these couples that's going through all this pandemic and arguing and fighting and going through financial stress and everything, that they can find a way to stay together. We love you. We adore you, God. You are everything to us, and we cannot do nothing without you. And again, I repeat, those two boys, Bring the answers. Bring those people to justice. Love you. Amen. Oh, hey, Bling. Oh, she's back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to close out with 2 songs. And I noticed one of the numbers dropped on here. Somebody actually walked out when I was praying. We don't do that at Donna's place. Never walk out in the middle of no prayer. We don't do it at Donna's place. I don't like that. I feel uncomfortable with that one. Okay, I just have to bring it to attention, Okay, so I'm going to play about 2 songs. Everybody, thank you for being here and stuff. And I'm not doing no more commentary till next week. Okay, been doing too many times, and I don't want to bore people and hold people up and stuff. But love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for engaging in the conversation and stuff, and thank you for hitting that like button. I love it. And Derek, good to have you here. And go Bays, get busy, go. And Dome, if you're still there, please see if you could do commentary on those 2 boys. Please see if you could do some commentary if you're still here. Okay, please. And if anybody else who wants to do the commentary, I'm just saying, put it out there. Talk about these 2 boys, even if it's a quick video or whatever. Just put them on blast. You just don't know who's watching your videos and how would it help these 2 boys. And I'll put that I'll put my video when I did the live stream about with the 2 boys too. All right, I'm gonna end with some music. What am I gonna play for y'all? Guess we keep it smooth.
It's a struggle.
What we gonna play? Okay.